My Fern Bedtime Book. Spring. In Fern as in other places, spring is a time of great activity, a time for gardening, for whitewashing, and for spring cleaning. It is a restless time of year when no one can stand still for a very long time. But after chatting to you for a minute or two, they will mumble, "I really must get that door painted," or "Dear me, it's May already. I haven't planted my vegetables yet." And off they will rush to get things done. It was Easter time, and Monty was helping his father, Mr. Tuttleby, to repair the roof, while Spud and Heather played with their Easter eggs. In the shop, Mrs. Tuttleby was wrapping some spring flowers for Mrs. Willowbank. "They will be a nice surprise Easter present for Mrs. Willowbank," said the hedgehog. It was such a beautiful spring day, and it seemed so stuffy inside the old schoolhouse, that Mrs. Crisp decided to take her class out of doors. The lesson was in arithmetic, which was usually rather boring to everyone except Clarence Hoppet, who was clever at that sort of thing. But today, in the fresh air, arithmetic didn't seem that bad at all. It was a fine day for the spring jumble sale in the vicarage gardens, and Parson Dimley, who was looking after the lucky dip, was pleased to see that lots of animals had turned up. Mrs. Dimley took care of the refreshments, while Lupin had lots of fun on the jumble sale stall, which was filled with clothes the Fern animals had cleared out during their spring cleaning. Constable Hoppet was taking a walk with his family on his day off work when they were caught in an April shower. Clarence and Clarissa hurried along with their mother, while Constable Hoppet picked up little Horace and raced on in front. Then, under the shelter of the beech trees, they all watched the rainbow while they got their breath back and waited for the rain to stop. In Boris Blink's antiquarian bookshop, Boris and his assistant Leapy were spring cleaning when Professor Sigmund Swamp dropped in, looking for a book on famous toads. "I think you will find one in that pile over there," said Boris. "Dear me," exclaimed the Professor, "it would be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I think I'd better come back tomorrow, when you've got the books back on the shelves again." Mr. and Mrs. Rusty had taken their cubs Dusty, Rufus and Redvers out to fly a kite in the March winds. Rufus held on to the line, while Redvers chased around trying to catch the kite's tail. But soon it was flying so far out of reach that it was almost touching the clouds.